over the years, I've collected a lot of stuff. Some neat stuff, some unusual things, and then things like this. What is this? Over the years, I've had the amazing opportunity to collect a lot of things. I've kept a lot of things. I've had viewers send me some amazing things, and just some unusual finds that I thought it might be kind of fun to share a few of my more unusual, unique, and in a couple cases, rare items that I found along the way. So I'll tell you what, I've got 3 pieces here that, let's have a little fun. See if you can guess what these are. Post in the comments below what your prediction is, and then comment at the end when I tell you what they are, and see if you're right or not. So we've got 3 things here. This one I'll tell you is from Maurice Pierce. These are both from Knott's Berry Farm, and I'll tell you at the end of the video what they are. But I do have a number of other things, some very cool things, honestly, that I'm just really proud of with my collection. This is something I found a few years back. This is actually a spoon from Magic Mountain. Years ago, people used to collect spoons. You don't really see them anymore. They've kind of gone the way of the pennants, and I've still got old pennants too. But this spoon, it's actually engraved. This is not just the Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is before Six Flags. If you look at the spoon part, you can actually see the old troll in there. Yeah, good luck finding these anymore. So this is an original one from probably within the first couple of years that the park opened. It just says Magic Mountain on the back. So I don't know exactly when, but just an amazing little find. I actually found that somebody was selling it. And I was like, hell yeah, I want that. I want that. I've also got a few unique things here from Disneyland. A couple of these are mine. A couple of these were sent to me by viewers. Couple of things I've got is I have the souvenir guides from my first 2, this would be my second and third visits, thinking about it. I don't have my original one, didn't keep it. But 1988, 1985, 85 was our family vacation. 88 was grad night for me. High school senior, graduating, we drove 8 hours on the bus to stay overnight at Disneyland. And yeah, you can see the map is there. What's really, I love the fact I've got these original ones. You can see they're books. They've actually got multiple sections here for each park, things that tell you everything that's there, as opposed to just the little brochures you get now. But in addition to that, I actually have the brochure map from my grad night. So we had such amazing bands performing as Expose, Michael Bolton, Roger, I have no clue who that even is. Force MDs, they were okay. I think the only one of these I even saw was Expose. And then the rules, you had to dress up, had to wear a suit and tie. It was a different time. But also, somebody along the way sent me a 1974 Disneyland guidebook. This is just cool. Yeah, I would have been 4 years old at this point. But just an original deal. So how cool is that? Another thing I have from Disneyland is also really cool. This was actually sent to me by Anne, one of my viewers, a while back. And I thought I had my original ones. They're pretty much used, but I'm not positive. But what she sent me is 3 Disneyland coupon books. These are the ones with the A, B, C, D, and E tickets. But what is really amazing about this, that is a full, complete one. The others have been partially used. So this one just has some junior coupons left in it. And then this one has the Magic Key coupons. Several of these. This coupon may be used for one admission to any 10-cent through 75-cent ride or attraction in Disneyland. So these are kind of wild card tickets, and some of them have been used. But that is a full, complete coupon book. Good luck finding those. Yeah, just super, super cool. Other things. This was something when I first started getting viewer mail that I received that still blows me away. And yes, I keep all my mail, and I pull stuff out occasionally. And so this is from Robert Hoover, Southern California Meteor Hunter. And it includes the full description and a wonderful letter there, which, nice long letter. Again, I keep it all. But he actually sent me part of a meteorite. How cool is that? I got a piece of outer space. And just a really nice letter. And then, of course, he actually talks about the meteorite itself, where it came from, where he found it, what it's made of, and just super, super cool. It's a meteorite. And I mean, I've had viewers send me some amazing stuff. I got a membership to the Texas Rangers as an honorary ranger. So the picture over there in the corner, if you can see it, that's actually a piece of art done by one of my viewers, a caricature of Walt. The figment here was drawn by one of my viewers. I've got things that are made by my viewers on my shelves, but I love what y'all send me, because you send me some amazing stuff. Well, even figment here, this is laser printed by Denny, another one of my viewers. So all sorts of stuff. Oh, this is a cool item. And you're probably going, oh, it's a bell. It even says a bell on it. It's not just a bell. It's a Bell's bell. If you don't know, Bell's was an amusement park in Oklahoma. Actually, at the fairgrounds there, they had a couple wonderful coasters, but it was basically part of the fairgrounds. Well, the fairground owners got into a dispute with the amusement park owners, and end result, the amusement park ended up closing down, and it's still pretty much all packed up in storage. But I still have an original bell from Bell's. This was basically the one souvenir you could buy at the park. They didn't sell very much else. But yeah, I still have a bell from Tulsa, Oklahoma, Bell's. You can't get them anymore. They don't exist. This is another thing that another viewer sent me that I just think is awesome and amazing. It's a piece of Johnstown's history, an inclined plane electric rail. And it's actually a cross-section of the track and put onto a plaque. I mean, how cool is this? It ran from 1890 to 1984, and a cross-section of electric rail was removed during the 1984 renovation. So mine's certified number 1043, but it is actually a cross-section of the rail itself. Like, that's just amazing. Very, very, very cool. But probably the most unusual things I've got are a couple of things I held up for you. And I have people that when they do come over and they start looking, these are usually the things that they ask about first. What is that? Why are you keeping this junk around? So let me start off with the two things from Knott's. They're both two pieces of metal with a hole in them, and they can look similar. They, in fact, are both from the same ride. They're both parts of Ghost Rider. So the bronze-colored piece is actually a brake fin pad. So if you look on the bottom of the wood coaster trains, they've got brake fins that when the train pulls into the station or a braking area, there's clamps that actually slam down onto it. This is actually one of the brake pads from the coaster train that those things slap onto. So you can see the slight grooves worn into it from the brakes grabbing it and stopping the train. So that is a Knott's Berry Farm Ghost Rider brake pad. This other piece, you'll see, is actually, again, it's metal. It's a little thinner. It's a little wider. Ghost Rider, of course, is a wood coaster. The way they build the wood coaster track is you actually have stacked wood that inclines, kind of like it looks a little bit like a railroad track, but it's actually made of wood, stacks of wood, and then it sticks out. If you run a roller coaster on actual wood, it's going to tear that wood up and destroy it very, very quickly. So where the wheels roll, they put metal plate. The steel plate here is actually what the roller coaster runs on. So the hole is where it was attached. It's a section cut out of that layer of track, and you can actually see the grooves from the wheels of the roller coaster train on it. This is a top piece of the track from Ghost Rider. And when they replaced the steel track, because it was getting worn out, They would auction off pieces to us coaster geeks, and that is a piece of Ghost Rider history there. This other piece, this is from Maurice Piers, but you will see this at most amusement parks on roller coaster tracks. It's called a proximity sensor. And basically, this would be attached right next to the track. And you see, it's got this wonderful big flat top there. That's actually your sensor. When the roller coaster comes by, this senses that it is there, and it allows the computer system to know exactly where the roller coaster trains are. It also will detect if they are too close, because it can see where they are, or if there's something else on the track. If they are tuned too sensitive, like a certain other coaster I am aware of, there's a coaster I know of that these are so sensitive that leaves falling on it will trigger them sometimes and make the computer think there's a roller coaster train there and shut down the ride. But there are ways of keeping track of where the roller coaster trains are on the track, how close they are, make sure that they're spacing out and running the right speeds, and allows them to run the train. But unfortunately for my dog, it is not a dog toy. She's wanting to play fetch. Not going to happen. Did you guess right? Did you guess a proximity sensor? Did you guess a piece of track and a brake fin? I'd love to know. Tell me in the comments below. Do you see other things on my shelves that you would like to know about? Or other unusual objects? Please don't hesitate to ask me. Let me know in the comments what else you'd like to know, what else you'd like to see, and I'd be happy to show it off. Thank you so incredibly much for watching. I hope this was fun for you. Thank you to my patrons for your financial support. Traveling around, I get to pick up some of these things along the way, and I couldn't do that without them. In fact, all my trips coming up this year, we've got Cedar Point and Dorney Park and Kennywood and Knoebels, and that's all happening thanks to my patrons. So thank you so much. They also get special perks and surprises. If you want to know more about that, be sure to check the description. Thank you all too for watching and for sending me some of this amazing stuff. It is so cool, and I love to show it off. Thank you so much. God bless. Over the years, set that down. But another thing that a viewer sent me from Disneyland as well, this will really date them. I think at one point, so what they sent me is really cool. These were originally sent. Another thing bloops. A couple. You will die. You realize you just thumped the boat that Grandpa built. I did. Mm-hmm. Is he okay? Mm-hmm. My daughter wants to die. This yours? Go get her. Yeah, I got the wood boat there named for Grandma. Ha. Normally I'd be fine. It's a piece of Johnstown, blah, blah, blah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know your thoughts, your comments, your suggestions, your ideas. Be sure to share them in the comments below, or you can contact me. There's information in the description that has my email address, fan pages, information about merchandise, and so much more. So be sure to check that out. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, and if you haven't already, hit the button right up there to subscribe. And in fact, if you did enjoy this, I've even got another video for you right here. And also about these wonderful people here, those are my YouTube members and my patrons, the ones whose financial support makes this possible. I couldn't do it without them. If you want to know more about that and the perks that come with it, well, be sure to check the description. There's a link right down there. Thank you so incredibly much. God bless.